I just heard about stem cells rejuvenating capsules. They're bullshit. Anything for fibromyalgia? Yeah, D-ribose. Yeah, D-ribose. I think I have the link in my profile bio. It's a type of sugar molecule. How was your time in BC? It was raining this morning. The sun just came out. I've been almost an hour on the excavator trying to make a road so I can go up and dig for the water line. I want to show everyone that you are mine. That's why I write it here. Sounds good, Vissa. That's awesome. So because what happened is the guy that's supposed to actually oh, you have rain up there? No, today is no rain here. We had rain for the past 3 days. Today is supposed to be actually rainy and cold. It was actually 2 degrees this morning. We have snow in the mountain, and actually the sun came out, so I took advantage of working on the stupid excavator. I really don't want to use the excavator because it freaking gives me a headache, but I was talking to the company to actually come and do it for me, but they're not free till August, and I really need to get it done because I only have the excavator here for only a couple days. So I'm gonna do it myself. I'm probably gonna get myself sick. So girls, have that in mind. Sounds good. I think they'll all see that. What do you mean by detox or die? Well, the thing is, if you don't actually give your body a break to detox or to actually clean up, you can actually continue being sick. Detoxification is actually really good for the body. I'm not saying, taking stuff, either intermittent fasting or going back to whatever is nature for us. Eating beef, eating meat, eating what is most bioavailable. I never seen BC so cold and so wet in June. Oh, I know. It's crazy. Been coming here for the past 5-6 years, Eric, and it's never been like this. Wet and snow. Like, I can't believe we actually have snow in the month of May and the month of June. They are doing a great job blocking the sun and cloud seeding. Oh, 100%. It's everywhere like this. Everywhere. In Canada, in UK, a lot of places. My nose hair aches and I fell on my carrots. Can you should name is Irona. So I just came in from working outside. I'll show you what I did so far. I did the small hill road just so I can get up there and actually dig for the tank where I'm gonna put my water. So I hope it does not freeze. No, it's not that's not my name. If you look at my profile, you can see my name. Can we chat? But the ebook on my blood pressure, it's still high for weeks. What are you taking, Thing Jammies? Tell me. I don't know if I hope I did update with the correct magnesium. I'm only gonna be here for an hour, guys, so throw your questions at me because I have to get back and work again because the weather is nice, so I can finish digging. It's just it's taking me a very long time. Anna, how are you? Which are if the house is best for hiding children? You seem like the guy to ask. Which area of the house? You're asking the wrong freaking person. And what kind of question is that? Has nothing to do with what's going on here, with what we're talking about. I know you're just probably Want to give me a hard time, don't you? Oops, while I'm trying to make my coffee and I dropped it. Damn. Love seeing you. Hey, Anna. What are your thoughts on mucuna prurins for dopamine? Have not tried that yet. I've not tried that. I can't really give you a good answer. What is the best type? What is the best for type 2 diabetes? Asking for a friend. The best what? Like supplementation? It's your diet plays a huge role by actually stopping all your simple carbohydrates and shifting them to possibly last meal of the day. If you download one of my ebook on how to actually reverse diabetes, type 2 diabetes, maybe give them that as a gift. It's a nice little ebook, very simply explained, very simple English, and actually guides the person what to do about it, step by step, instead of just me giving you an answer and you're not gonna know what to do with that answer. So this way you can actually download the ebook and it'll give you a protocol of how you can actually reverse type 2 diabetes, whether for yourself or for your friend. But definitely that would be a great gift to give it to somebody. How to cure depression? Take L-theanine. Fentanyl works not bad. You just have to cycle it so it does not cause any adrenal fatigue. Can I make an ebook for dopamine and ADHD? Well, if you download the ebook on how to actually cure the stress, depression, all that, because it does fall in the same category to actually enhance your dopamine section of your brain. So if you download that ebook right now, I'll give you the answers, because it's the same answer for ADHD and same answer to actually boost your dopamine brain. I do have it on my website profile, so highly recommend you guys download it if you get a chance. Hello, I'm having a bit of rough day and wanted to come to say hello. I have to have my eye inoculated. I had an incident and I'm feeling scared and worried. Hope to find some positive vibes. 100%. Wish you all the best, and I hope things will actually go well. But there's nothing to be afraid of, as long as you can trust the doctors what they're doing. Then you should be fine. Just take some L-theanine to help calm the brain. You're actually living it before it even happens. You're living it, and you're being scared without even nothing happening. Sometimes that's the problem with our brain. We actually live certain things. We live through the pain. And when it does happen, when it does, you do the surgery or whatever it is, everything goes not 100% smooth. Thoughts on 24-hour fasting? Yeah, why not? Do it once a week, twice a week would be ideal. That's the ultimate. I wouldn't do it more than that. How many ebooks do you have created? I have probably 10 or so, and I keep creating them. Every time I get a request, I create one. So just all the information in my head, I'm trying to take it out and put it all in the ebooks. But the magnesium chloride and magnesium taurate, and my blood pressure is still high. Okay, how much magnesium chloride and how much magnesium taurine you're taking? I didn't say it by magnesium taurate, I said by taurine by itself. Your thoughts on 24 hours, we've done that. What is the best supplements when you're depressed? L-theanine. L-theanine. It's an amino acid found in green tea. It works really good. It's excellent. It does the job good. It helps relax your arterial system, and it helps actually allow the heart to go into a relaxation mode, same time with the brain. So definitely give it a shot. Works amazing. I just took some, especially when you have a headache. Thank you. That does help. I forgot to think logically at times. It's hard knowing that in just a few days I will only have an eye. Hey, I live with one eye too, so don't worry about it. My left eye, I can see through it because I got into an accident almost back in 2002. That was a long time ago. What is taurine used for? Taurine is actually helps the magnesium to get into the cells correctly, so you can saturate your arterial system, so you can lower your blood pressure. If you actually take taurine, then you're never going to get anywhere in life, and it's going to take you a very long time. And even though it's taken you a month to actually stable your your blood pressure, or sometimes it's not working. It depends how you're testing it, how often you're testing. You're supposed to test it 3 times a day for 3 consecutive days. But as well, your diet plays a huge role. It took probably years to develop blood pressure, and it's probably going to take at least a couple months to actually stabilize, especially if you are taking any type of medications, because some of the medication, they deplete your magnesium levels. And if your magnesium levels are being depleted and you're not consuming enough, could be as well your digestion not actually being able to absorb uh, as much magnesium into the cells correctly. So everything plays a role. It's not just the supplementation. Your lifestyle plays a huge role on this. Tingling left side of head, don't hurt, just feels out of. It's tingling is a deficiency in magnesium. When I talk about magnesium ionic chloride, I hope I have the old version in my ebook. I can't remember now. It's supposed to be the new version. I have it posted on my website. Whoever downloaded my blood pressure, please purchase that specific magnesium if you get a chance. I don't know if I updated it in my ebook. I can't remember now. I mean taurine. Taurine, you buy it as a powder on its own. Because if you buy magnesium taurate, what happens is they put very small amount of taurine with the taurate, and you need roughly about 3,000 milligrams. Taurine is the same as taurate. Just when they mix it with magnesium, they give it the name taurate. But you can buy it pure, raw form. It's called taurine. Hey Lexi, how are you? Do you know or have seen if CBD can really help cancer patients? I can't talk about cancer, unfortunately, because I can get banned. But in my cheat book, I did talk about it quite a bit, and what supplements to use and what is the protocol to use. Where can I buy it? Go to my website, please. If you go to my website, Manon, you can actually see the magnesium I'm talking about. I'm almost out myself, but this is the one I was talking about. Magnesium trace minerals. It is on my website, Manon. If you go on there, it is on the website there. That's the one that you need. The new version. The old version, this is the old version. The old version does not saturate as much. This is the one that you want. The Now brand of taurine. Yeah, the Now brand of taurine is good. This is for the magnesium, Nadia. What is the best magnesium for tingling head? This is the one that you need. It is on the website, guys. It does say trace minerals from Aussie. That's the one that you want. Do you take that in the morning? No, you take that every 4 hours. Not just in the morning. You need to saturate your cells. Is inositol the best thing for balance hormones? It's not bad. It works okay. Some people were using it for hormones. Some people were using it for weight loss, for blood sugar. For bone strength, you got magnesium, you got borax, and you got vitamin K2. This coffee is good. I get some weird freaking comments on YouTube. I don't know if I should actually respond or not. I know you guys like to have fun. Probably a lot of younger kids even thought I put, don't allow kids to actually join this chat. They still come and they still put, some funny stuff. But thanks for making everyone, thanks for the laughs. Cheers. What to take for detox? Just eat protein. Just eat meat. Let me drink my coffee. I hate working with the excavator. I'm not able to get anybody, not till like late August. I wanted to get it done because I have family visiting at the end of this month. I wanted to at least get the water done. How much inositol? At least up to 3 grams daily. How do you spell that? I can't see well. My cheat book? If you go on my website, you can see it there. Oh, you guys haven't seen the view? This is a view. Can you guys see the snow on top of the mountain? It snowed again this morning when I woke up. It was raining so heavy. We had a frost on top of the mountain there. And Eric, it was like 3 days. I can't believe in the month of June, I wake up in the morning. It's 2 degrees. 2 freaking degrees. Ignoring these kids is the best. Honestly, will irritate you. Oh, I know. I know, it's alright. Kids are kids, they want to have fun. Hey, we used to be kids and we used to do the same thing too back in the day. So I have nothing against that, it's fine. It's just some people probably guess some people doesn't. I'm up in Canada right now. I am from Florida. Florida's probably beautiful right now. Can you reverse insulin resistance? Yeah, you can reverse insulin resistance, and it does not have to be on a caloric deficit. Can you guys still hear me in YouTube? We lost connection there for a second. Let me fix the screen. Duke, you're full of water and mud. I know you're trying to wipe it on me. There's Duke. You guys see him? Sorry guys, we lost you there for a second. Hi, what is best for colon detox? Fasting is your most natural detox ever. Here, let's sit this way so you guys can see the view behind me. Hold on guys, just gotta clean my phone. I can barely see, it's like full of dust. There you go. Can you guys see the view behind me? I wish I had the thing facing that way. Wow, beautiful view. What is mullein leaf good for? It's usually to clear the mucus. It's not as effective as taking NAC. I'd rather you guys take NAC than take the mullein leaf tea, because you only need to use NAC temporary, right? You use it for about 3-4 days, maximum 5 days. You cycle off for 3 days, see how you feel, whether you need to actually add it or not. You have river near you? I have a creek, yes. I'll show you the creek. I'll show you what I'm trying to do actually. I'm trying to actually make a road so I can actually do my septic, my water line. I have to dig 2 feet. There's been a lot of work. Never really operated an excavator before. It's kind of fun. At the same time, it gives you a headache because of the exhaust. I does mostly 14 hours fasting from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. Is that good? It's not bad, but you need to actually activate detoxification process. You need about 24 hours minimum. Then once you get good at it, then you can actually do it 36 hours. Once every 2 weeks, that helps with the detoxification. Where are you at? I'm in Canada, in BC. That's my little view off my little deck. When I'm done my little tiny house and done the water and everything passes this winter, then my next season I'm gonna build a small retreat. So you guys are more than welcome to come and spend a week here. Hopefully I'll have some grass-fed meat and maybe some pasture-raised chicken, and it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of educational stuff, a lot of training, and a lot of fishing. Hey guys, I did send out an email on Sunday. Listen up, please. This Saturday morning, I am doing a live webinar. It's gonna be like a video call, and I rented the room through like Google Meet. So if you guys get a chance to sign up, I think it's only like $2.99 or $3.99. It's gonna be a full hour talking about cholesterol, LDL. Probably we'll talk about progression of the heart disease, everything. I'll teach you guys how to actually cure it for a fraction of the price compared to a consultation. I think it'd be ideal anybody who's looking help to lower their cholesterol. Please sign up to it. That will support the channel, and I hope it would work, because I'll probably get a chance to probably see each one of you guys. I'm trying not to make it too big because I'd like to actually get to know everyone and see how I can help you guys. Do you fish sumo? Yes, I do. I haven't for 2 years, but hopefully I can get it done. I can get it done this this upcoming week. So I promised John, I don't know if John is online, that I'm gonna fix my kayak and go do some kayak fishing, and I'll share some pictures with you guys. You look like a good Trump supporting gentleman, sir. I don't know if I want to talk about politics or not, sir. Contestinos, how's things been with you? Magnesium threonate. Magnesium threonate works not bad. It's good for the brain health. It works okay. Hey Duke, usually I do take a threonate, but I take it into a liposomal version. So let's go back a step here. Now we were talking about detoxification. What is the best supplement out there to actually help support the liver and overall body and still kind of give the body the polyphenols that it requires to reduce inflammation? What do you guys think it is? And there's a specific way it has to be done. And you've probably seen in some of my videos how I talk about certain products have to be most bioavailable and certain products have to be in a nano format. What I mean by a nano format, that means they're much more bioavailable for the body. They do have a carrying system. That means it could be cayenne, black pepper, could be MCT oil, could be flax oil, could be anything like that to actually carry the product at the cellular level to reduce inflammation, but at the same time to actually, other than reducing inflammation, detoxify the body. So these polyphenols are very, very strong for the body and very powerful. And you guys know which ones I'm talking about. One of the top one. Now I tested this product, similar products for probably more than 6 years and never really felt a thing from it. Till recently, I got some, came in all the way from UK. I got a whole box sent to me and I start using it for the past 4 days now. 4 or 5 days, heavy load, mega dosing, and you know I do a lot of mega dosing, guys. So I'm gonna have the link on my website. Haven't had a chance to put it up yet, but this is what it is. They come in a small shot. So you guys guess what's inside the shot? If you guys guess what's inside the shot, I'll give you a free entrance for the webinar for this Saturday. I know it's the price is cheap, but Lexi, wow, you are good. How the hell did you knew that? It is raw turmeric. Lexi, you're gonna. So there you go. It's raw turmeric, and it does actually. There's some of them that actually do contain ginger as well too. I know I wanted to only invite one person, which is Lexi. Make sure you send me a direct DM. I'm gonna actually invite you to the webinar this Saturday. Hopefully you can make it. We're talking mostly about cholesterol. So this is it, guys. This stuff here is pretty amazing. I love it. The company is amazing. The person I'm dealing with is down-to-earth person, really well informed. They know lots of the stuff, and it's a pure 100%. You got your curcumin in here. And what happened is I've been using it for the past couple of days. Seriously, I've tried many out there. I'm not trying to sell it to you, but this is a good company to actually check out if you ever want to buy anything in such of nano curcumin product, because it's all about bioavailability and hitting the cells at the right level. And the nice thing is the carry out in it, whether it's vitamin C or black pepper and everything, that's what actually makes it nano bioavailable to our system, to the cells. Incredible. So I gave my body some inflammation the other day and I wanted to see if it actually works. So this way I can actually share it with you guys. And usually when I cause my body inflammation, it takes me about 4 days to get rid of the inflammation. And within less than 4 hours, the inflammation was completely eliminated. So this is it. Guys, check it out. The company name is theturmeric.co. Definitely check it out. I'm going to put the link on my website as well, so you guys can definitely get more information on it. But they are really, really good quality. You're recovering up the name. Oh, I'm not covering the name, am I? So this is it. Can you guys see it? I hope you guys can see it. So it's called the turmeric, theturmeric.co. This is it. Can you guys see it? Maybe capture picture, but I'm going to put it on the website. How much do you take daily? You can take maybe one, make maximum two. But I've been using it for mostly, I gave my body a lot of inflammation the other day, and especially last night because I did a carb load. And usually when I do a carb load, I'm totally exhausted the next day because I don't sleep. Actually, it did work. It did work, and I usually, you guys know for a fact, I do take mega dosing of this. I took 6. I know you're supposed to take 1, but you know me. So I took 6 of this stuff. And sometimes I add a little bit of cayenne with it. Guys, check it out. I'm going to put the link on my website. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I just, there's certain products I I actually think they're just amazing, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So it works really, really well. Um, on Saturday, it is 7 p.m. Central. Oh, sorry, 7 a.m. Central. So I don't know what zone you guys are in. If you're Eastern time, it's going to be probably like 10 a.m. your time. Um, so it depends on your zone, but it is going to be 7 a.m. Central time, BC Central time. Is it made in Canada? No, it's made in UK, in United Kingdom. Show you again. Let me grab the bottle one more time, guys. Let me grab the bottle one more time, and I'll show it to you. So there you go. So the turmeric.co, that's the website. They come in a small shot like this. Make sure they have to be in the fridge. You guys go ahead and order some. They're really, really good, worth it. It has about 35 grams of total turmeric in a shot. Definitely check it out, and it is worth it. Reach out to the company. Is your name Rio Ferdinand? No, it's not. You've seen my name in my profile bio. You just like to tease me, don't you? Jaden, how are you? Green screen, green screen. Green screen? What do you mean green screen? Behind me is green screen? Or you think that's a green screen? Here, let me flip the camera for you. There you go. I'm going to flip the camera. There's my little view, guys. I live off a grid, if you guys wanted to see better. It's not a green screen. Okay, can you guys see? There you go. There's my little truck in the bottom and my other trailer. There's my little mountain view. There's my little German Shepherd Dookie. I put organic turmeric in my coffee. Organic turmeric is not bad. It's just, Tony, it depends how much your body absorbs. It's all about the absorption rate, and it's all in regards how much curcumin is actually being absorbed to the cells at the cellular level. So it's all about that. So even thought we do take a lot of herbs, a lot of curcumin, and a lot of turmeric and all that stuff. It's whether the body is actually getting the full satisfaction. Because even keep in mind, I get a lot of people, they tell me, hey, I take magnesium, how come my blood sugar is not fixed? Because you're not actually saturating it correctly. Quality over quantity. So it's all about quality over quantity. Yes, we are looking for 90-95% curcumin, but make sure when you guys are buying that, you always check for certificate of analysis, third-party testing. All that stuff is very, very important. Very important. Regal Consulting, how are you? Let me show you what I did, guys. So there's the excavator. I took it inside here. Hold on, I gotta brighten the screen. I can barely see you guys. Okay, the screen is nice and bright. Hopefully you guys. So there's the excavator that the electrician lent me. This is what I've done so far. So this section here was like this. And I have to go up to the creek so I can actually dig about 4 feet and another 2 feet for my water line so it does not freeze. So for the past 2 hours, this is all I've done. I've taken some dirt and I actually spread it out so I kind of made the road so I can go up to the top and start digging my 4 feet. I was trying to take these 2 big stumps. There's no way I can take them. The excavator is not strong enough to remove them. So I'm gonna dig a 4-foot hole, put my one of these 1,000 liters. Then from that 1,000 liters, I'm gonna dig 2 feet underground and put a hose, a black hose, specially made for water so underground from the top there, from that blue thing that you see, from that blue pipe going down all the way close to the trailer. And I'm just gonna go under the trailer and dig by hand and actually do the connection. So hopefully it doesn't freeze over the winter time. My mom has itchy skin on the side of the stomach and back. So think of it, skin is the biggest organ. What causes the skin to actually become aggravated? This usually comes from the liver. Could be a fatty liver disease, could be something she's eating that she's allergic to, so could be many things. You make an appointment to talk with him, 100% you should. Marshwan, thank you so much for putting that out there. So there it is. So I made this little road. First time using the stupid excavator, it gave me a headache the other day because of the exhaust, but I've been putting actually a small mask just so I don't keep breathing that material. It's freaking toxic. I really don't want to do it myself. I wanted the company to come and get it done, but they're booked all the way till August. And I need to get this done because I want to finish the tiny house before the family comes. I only have like 15 days. I got so much energy since I've been taking trace minerals. I'm amazed by it. Cheers to that, Sandra. Thanks so much for sharing. So there it is. There's a little road. So we made it up. So we're getting there. We're getting there very slowly. Regal Consulting, how's things been with you? I think you sent me an email. I don't know if I did respond yet or not, and I do apologize if I haven't. I'm just running behind on my messages. I'm like 30 messages behind. The real Mimi, thank you. Cheers for subscribing. How is handsome Duke today? Let's see, how is he? Hey Duke, where are you? Let's see if he'll come. Joey, how are you? Chicago. Duke! There he is. There's big boy. Where'd you go? He's digging right now. He loves digging in the freaking dirt, as always. But unfortunately, I can't give him anything from that water up there because he's just going to be drinking water. So I was actually hoping, if I have time, that's why I wanted to finish the water so fast. If I have time before I have the guy comes and excavate. I know they put me in such a short time. So there's a small creek that comes underground and actually goes in the bottom there. So and that section is always wet. So I might maybe dig a hole up here big enough so it actually fills up with water, and I'll let Duke play with it all the time. What do you guys think? And this way it goes back to the creek again. And so as you can see, that section there is always wet, so there's underground water come out. So if I fix that section for him with some, dig like maybe 1 foot and allow the water to accumulate, I think it'll be awesome, as long as we don't get, too much mosquitoes. If we do, then I'm not gonna do that. Hey D, how are you? Marek, how's it going? No, I haven't responded. I do apologize, Regal. I'm gonna actually look into the emails. I know I'm running a little bit behind with everything, but I will respond. If you want him muddy, well, what can I do? He wants to play. Can I say no? He's like a big freaking kid. So if your kid wants to play in the mud and wants to play in the water, what do you do, right? Like sometimes there's a reason we get a pet, or sometimes there's a reason you guys have kids, so they can actually keep you on your toes all the time. See, it's getting freaking black clouds again. Yeah, the mosquitoes here are big. They're almost quite large. So I don't know if I haven't decided yet. It depends what Duke wants to do. Duke, do you want water or no? But and the only reason he likes to play with the water is just because he wants to get himself full of mud. Maurice, what is your favorite food or drink when you have unhealthy every so often? I've been craving, it's been 10 years now, I've been craving freaking pizza, Ben. And I haven't been able to find, like I heard there's here in town, there's some good pizza. So I'm tempted on my cheat day, which is next Saturday, my carb load, maybe I'll go buy pizza. It's just so freaking expensive. It's like a single pizza for $37. Like, why the hell do I want to spend, I don't know, $37 for a pizza? But maybe I'll try it, and maybe we'll share it with you guys. I'll have like a live chat while I'm doing it to see if it's actually worth it or not. Let the dog be a dog. They love to dig. Oh, 100% they do, right, Duke? Pizza are so salt. Oh, I know. The problem is they put so much freaking salt. They use like they mix their flour. They use canola oil for their freaking cooking method. So I don't know. I know for a fact if I'm gonna end up having that pizza, am I gonna regret it? Am I gonna feel sick? I have no freaking clue, to be honest with you. Do you ever have a cheat food, Maurice, every week? My cheat food is like a carb load, Ben. So my carb load is usually consists of something simple such as white rice, because it does have the least anti-nutrient effect. Or sometimes maybe sweet potato, but not really like ice cream or any of that stuff, like anything processed, unless maybe I can do it myself. Oh, I will. Maybe I'll buy the like sprouted sourdough and maybe make my own pizza, and will do it on the wood stove. Where do you get your pizza from? I can get them for less than, well, the closest pizza place here in town, there's only one place called Aero Pizza Place, and they charge like $37 freaking dollars. Oh, seriously, like $38 is not worth a pizza. But they take advantage because they know they are the only fast food restaurant here that actually offers some good quality pizza. And guess what? They're freaking booked like insane. I had pizza in Italy when I was in Italy in 2010. by far was that's what kind of got me hooked into pizza. You know, in Italy when I was in Rome, I was there for like 6 days, visiting Rome back in 2010. And you know, the pizza in Italy, the way they actually serve it's all by weight. And what happened is, you know, they put the fresh Parmesan cheese or olive oil on it, and it's freaking delicious. If I can have a pizza like that, oh well, yeah, by all means, Skip man, that would be my favorite. Would love to go back again there one day. He said, "Daddy, will you just watch me and not these strangers on the internet?" Oh, no kidding. I feel so good after eating pho with bone broth. Bone broth is just incredible. He wants you to get back to work, so too smart. Maurice, athletes who train 2-3 times a day need carbohydrates, don't they? They do. They do. Now, you know, your what actually gives you a muscle performance or muscle gain is the protein, is the amino acids, right? But carbohydrates is going to give you the energy pump, but it's going to give you the muscle fullness as well. But sometimes if you're actually pushing yourself to an extreme, like a lot of the athletes they do, where they work out, you know, for like 2 hours or so, yeah, hell yeah, they need carbohydrates to actually last, because they can function on fat, but the fat is gonna give them steady energy, but it's not gonna give them explosive energy. So there's a difference between using fat for energy or carbohydrates for performance. Carbohydrates should be used for like heavy, intense training and performance and have the power to lift, while fats are gonna be more of a steady energy. Eddie Abu says sweet potato 200 grams before and after season, only then back to fat and protein. Oh, 100%. The carbohydrates are essential. Sweet potatoes are really good. It's one of the best source. And I like white rice a little bit better because there's no anti-nutrient effect, zero anti-nutrient effect, and the problem is it has no oxalates. Now I know some people have issues with oxalates, especially with sweet potatoes. Maurice says, so I eat steak today and a fat. Is that okay? Oh, 100% that is okay. Make yourself a poutine for a treat. Yeah, I'll get some fries, some sweet potatoes maybe, and then I'll actually make them into a poutine or something. That would be awesome. Hey, Duke, give a hug and kiss for me. Duke, come and get a hug for Sharon. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, do I get a hug? Come on, come on. Doesn't want to give me a hug. Lots of athletes, very high. I was trying to actually dig 3 holes. I don't know, I'm gonna actually cover them. 2 feet. I got 1 hole here, 1 hole there, and 1 hole. I was gonna actually put apple trees, but I decided to actually keep this playground here for Duke, and I'm actually gonna put the apple trees right on the top, on the edge. I don't know if Eric, you enjoy the air fryer. I don't know if I want to use the air fryer unless you get some really good stainless steel material on it. Maurice, I play basketball 3 times a week and work out in a gym 5 at 57. I need big carbs, Miria. Oh, 100%. You do need the carbs to actually help you recover. And one of the best things to do is for recovery, you got your 20 to 40 grams of carbs, you got 5 grams of creatine, you got 3 grams of leucine, you got some D-ribose. There's your ultimate stack for recovery. A lot of athletes, very high carb intake, marathon runners, 100%. And I have one of my patients, he's a marathon athlete, and we actually do a carb load every 3 days so he can be able to actually handle, you know, the intense training that they do. So yeah, 100%. You do need your carbohydrates. Without the carbohydrates, it's going to be quite tough. Quite tough. I made a stainless steel grill for my air. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Eric. 100%. I don't know if I have enough power to actually to turn on an air fryer here. I just do everything manually on a propane and sometimes on a wood stove. How big is your property? It is split between me and my 2 brothers. It is a 5-acre, and I took that one section here on the top. And I flattened, it took me a couple of years to actually get up here, flatten it. And now I just want to finish the water line and go from there. Maurice, how much carb does your client have every 3 days who does marathon running? Anywhere between 2.5 grams to 7 grams of carbs per 1 pound of body weight. How old are your brothers? Older than me. I'm the youngest. My friend is a pro boxer. He does sprint in the morning, health, sparring in the afternoon, strength and conditioning might be eaten all time, high carb, but 5.4. Yeah, perfect. Because, the amount of movement he's doing, he's constantly going through that energy, right? So definitely. But the carb load has to be, or the carb intake has to be between 2.5 to 7 grams per 1 pound of body weight. And most of the time we're talking about lean body mass. By the way, guys, the cucumbers are not doing good. 64 cucumbers. I was down to 16. Now I either have a freaking mouse or a squirrel or maybe a rabbit. And every day I open my greenhouse because he was eating my sweet potato. He ate all of them. Now he's picking on my cucumber. So every day I see a dead cucumber. I don't know what the hell to do or what to put. So my cucumbers are just screwed this season. How do you decide on where between 2.5 to 7? How do you measure a number appropriate? So usually what I do is we start with about 2.5 grams at the first dose, let's say, and see how the person feels. Is he still hungry? Does he really want more energy? How does he perform the next day? So it's based on performance the day after, whether he requires more or not. And if he does require more, then we add. But most of the time what we do, so since we're doing it every 3 days, Ben, so if he's depleted of the carbohydrates before the third day, that means the next time we're gonna do it's not gonna be 2.5, it's gonna be probably about 3 or even 4 grams. You're amazing, Maurice, sending from Newfoundland. Talk later. Cheers, Sharon. Mine too, no cukes. It's crazy, and the weather's not helping either. Maurice, have you ever used beetroot in juicer? 2 of them at once come out in liquid form. So the beetroot, if you're looking to actually increase your nitric oxide production, which is we're looking for nitrate, you need minimum 300 grams in total to actually yield you 500 milligrams of nitrate. If you don't have 500 milligrams of nitrate, you're never going to be able to get a proper nitric oxide conversion. Any wolves out there you live in the winter time? I'm looking for a few broiler chicken. I need some chicken, Eric. If you do find some, let me know, because I was gonna build a chicken coop and get me a couple chickens, but I think I might maybe keep it till next year, because I'm not gonna be able to finish everything in time. And I want to test, make sure the water, because I don't want to buy the chicken right now, and if the water does not work, if I end up freezing, then I'll have to go back to the city for 3 months. So I might maybe wait till next year, see how the water goes this year first. Then other 2 days, does he do high fat, high protein? So yeah, so what happened is, let's say day 1, you have your protein and fat in the morning, your last meal, you try to have less than 20 grams of protein or 25 grams of protein. You don't want to exceed that, so you don't cause any glycation. Then you have your carb load. Then day 2, day 3, for example, so we count 3 days from that. So he's back to like normal, protein and fat, protein and fat. Then on the 3rd day, we do a carb load in the evening again. Lower protein intake and high carb intake in the evening. Stay out of the city, please. What am I gonna do? If the water does not work, I need water. I don't want to keep doing it by hand, and the water here gets so thin in the month of August. So I'll probably end up staying here till December. I'll have to go to the city to actually visit my family and actually spend Christmas with them. But you probably heard what's happening in Calgary right now. They're actually shutting down water line because the water line is broken. I think it's all bullshit, government cover up so people don't use water and actually water their garden. It's supposed to be a 1-week job. Now it's going to be a 6-week job. So family and everybody's going to probably start to run out of water soon. It's kind of crazy. Are you familiar with Shilajit resin? Yes, I am. If you're able to get the original form, Rigo, it's quite thick. It's almost thicker than honey. Then that's the original, yes. And if you can afford it, make sure you do it for at least 6 months to a year. If you're not going to be able to afford it, don't bother, because it's too expensive for nothing. Hibernate. I need to work, Eric. I need to make some money. I need internet connection. I need my water. All I need is water, and so I can get my minerals. That's it. I don't care about anything else. I can eat the food raw, no problem. Last year when I came here, the first 2 weeks, I ate everything raw. And that's how I started practicing raw eating meat. How many milligrams boron to take per day for knee pain? At least 32 milligrams from borax pollen. How high carb intake and Sennin, 100 grams? What do you mean by how high carb intake in ascending? What's ascending? I think maybe, am I saying it correctly? Ben, let me know, please. Guys, whoever just came on, please do sign up for this upcoming webinar this Saturday. I know it's only like $3.99. I'll be discussing quite a bit about cholesterol. If you go to my website, it's the link at the end of the page. Or if you know somebody that can actually benefit from it, definitely share that link. It's going to be a full hour just discussing it and how we can actually look after it without have to worry or take statins. How high carb intake in the evening? 100 grams? Yes, it's always going to be in the evening. Never your first meal. Never before your food. It's always going to be in the evening, so you can actually power your cells correctly and have the insulin spike at night. Do you know about methylene blue? I haven't really looked into it. Before, there's a lot of people talk about methylene blue. It's whether I cannot talk about something if I have not had a chance to test it out. If I test it out and I do find it works good, does not cause side effects, then I'll talk about it. For example, there's one company sent me a package for $1,000, and they were expecting for me to actually do videos for you guys so I can promote the product. And it's actually peptides. It goes by the brand name follistatin. And peptides, as follistatin, is supposed to actually increase muscle mass. It's almost activates mTOR, much more powerful than leucine, much more powerful than creatine. The problem is 1 in every 5 people end up causing high blood pressure. So I can't, even thought I tried it, I can't really go out there and actually talk about the product and see how good it is if I know it does cause high blood pressure. So I'm not gonna put anybody in danger just because a product, a company claims that it's actually freaking good. So I will take the product, I will test it out on myself, I'll do some blood work and see what happens. If it passes my benefit and I feel good from it, I will share it with you guys. If not, I will never share it. And yes, some companies do come after me and tell me, why didn't you do any videos for us? Well, I can't. I don't feel good doing it. So I'm very, very honest with everybody. So if you're asking me about methylene blue, I have not tried it. Anybody can do scientific literature and they can read and you can see the effect of it, whether it actually works or not. But if I have not tried it, I can't really talk about it. Maurice, what other supplements for kidney and a man? What else? Alpha-lipoic acid is mostly for the liver, but if you want something for the kidney, you can take Shankapiedra, because what happens is, well, even thought it just breaks the stones, it does actually enhance the filtration of your kidneys. What peptides to take? Peptides. It was a peptide called follistatin. Good, honest opinion, Maurice. Thank you. Yeah, so I can't. So I know I get a lot of questions sometimes asked, and you guys either have to be patient for me to try it, or sometimes if I don't get a company to actually sponsor it for me to actually go out and buy and spend a lot of money on it, and might not work, or there's no benefit for it, I won't test it out and I won't talk about it. How do you spell that for kidney? Shankapiedra. So Chanca. That's one word. The other word, look down here, Piedra, Piedra, Shankapiedra. So that was meant to actually break the stones in the kidneys, but that herb as well, because it does enhance the filtration, it does actually help. Now I do have a specific stack for kidney cleanse or kidney detoxification or even liver detoxification. I'll probably share that with you guys. And I did finish some information in regards to ejection fraction as well too, Ben. So I was gonna do the video today, just haven't had a chance. If it does rain, then I'll go back and do the video and I'll actually post it up tonight. If not, it'll probably be tomorrow. Does it have side effects, Maurice? No, there's no known side effect on Chancapiedra. I tried it and I did overdose on it quite a bit just to see. The only thing that I ended up getting was mostly I felt too mellow, where you don't feel like getting up. You just want to sit and just stay down and relax. It's almost felt like almost very similar like ashwagandha, and that's why I don't like ashwagandha, the feeling of it. But yeah, there's no side effect. Maurice, how hot is it there? This morning was 2 degrees. Right now it's only 10 degrees. It's gonna go up to like 12 degrees and that's it. So we're not seeing any nice weather at all. As you can see, it was sunny earlier, like when I started doing the chat, but we were expecting like a heavy thunderstorm coming in our way. Is it good, the company now? Yes, the company now is good. Actually, they do use third-party testing. What is melasma? How can I cure it? Send me a message, book a time with me. We can go over that. I can't discuss it on here. I can get banned for specific things that I talk about. Does ashwagandha raise testosterone? They claim they do. When I took it, I only took it for 3 days, did not really like it. Then I got off, then I tried it again multiple times. It kept actually crashing me. It kept crashing me. And one of the company here, there's a Canadian company, they did, and their main ingredients was ashwagandha. So I gave it to my brother. My brother felt the same thing as me. Like seriously, I tried it twice. Nice flavor, nice everything. It has triple tetris, ashwagandha, boron, a whole bunch of other stuff as tea. And yet I take it and I fall asleep. How much Shanka Piedra for kidney cleanse? Download my ebook on, it's called a cheat sheet. It has everything on there in specifics. I take ashwagandha every other day. Perfect. If you like it, if it's working for you, awesome. Maurice, how hot? I'm unsure on it. You're unsure about what, Ben? Best way to reverse smoking cigarettes effects on lungs and body after quitting, aside from the basis NAC and vitamin C. NAC, you need 1200 to 2400 milligrams every 4 hours. And you need to take vitamin A, retinol, and vitamin C, minimum 1000 milligrams of liposomal. What should I take for high LDL cholesterol? What you can do is join the webinar this upcoming Saturday. Okay, it's only $3, and I'm gonna be talking about how to cure your LDL. That's one option. The other option, you can go ahead and download my ebook on how to cure LDL or how to fix your cholesterol if you're worried about it. So you have the option. It's either gonna be $3, or you can buy the ebook. I think it's roughly about $6 or $7. German new medicine, it's mind-based, my friend. Like a lot, and people, they say heal disease, all mind, through understanding what causes stress. Healing health issues through mind. It's all about frequency, positive frequencies, tapping into the proper frequency of the brain, so you can actually heal. Probably some people can do it, some people can't. I tried doing certain things like that, but definitely I'll be curious about it, Ben. So if you do know more about it, please do share it. That would be awesome. I wouldn't mind looking into it. That would be something. Which do you think is better company? Now Jameson, Natural Valley. Jameson is all synthetic. Now they use half synthetic, half not. I'm not sure about Nature Valley. But Jameson is garbage. Stay away from it. It's highly supported by Costco and a lot of the local Safeways and places like that. Hey John, how are you? So I would stay away from that Jameson brand at all costs. And they use a lot of tablets, a lot of synthetic forms. My friend, like I tried, I never got rid of my regular heartbeat till magnesium saturation meditation helped, but not to get rid of it. Yes, the saturation is the most important to get to fix the the AFib or heart arrhythmia, regular heartbeat. How many milligrams of Metafix per day? Metaflix? What's Metaflix? I have not heard of that before. What does it do? What's in it? I'm not very familiar with certain companies out there. So you guys have to kind of give me more information or tell me exactly what it is. Yeah, Duke, I'm picking up your poop because I don't like them laying everywhere, so I don't step on them by mistake. This is what I have to do every morning. And they're all dried and white because he eats so much freaking bones too. Have you heard of Piping Rock? They sell supplement. Piping? I have not heard of them, no. I think there's so many companies out there that they're doing supplementation because it's very, very easy to get into it. In the US, in Canada, they have to be fully approved. It takes almost about 2 years. But the problem is, a lot of companies, because what happened is, guys, keep in mind, there's only roughly about a handful of manufacturers, and these manufacturers, they all produce the same product. It's a different ingredient. And anybody right now, what they're doing, these companies, to make more money, they actually been applying they've been applying for Canada and US and international places for licensing. So this way, let's say if I want to open up my own line of nutrition, it would cost me originally about $35,000 to get started with the first order. Then I have to actually apply for licensing to get it approved, and it could take up to 2 years. So now these big manufacturers are actually applying their licensing across the world. And what happened is, if they are fully approved everywhere, so anybody can actually become their own supplementation company. Yeah, you can turn around by tomorrow and open up your own supplement and say, hey, this is what this product does, but there's no testing behind it. There's no third-party testing or anything. There could be third-party testing on a specific ingredient, but not as a full form. So you guys have to be careful what you take and what you buy and from a lot of these companies out there. Always good to check their history. How long they've been in business, their certificate of analysis, everything. And if they hide the certificate of analysis, because they're hiding the name of the main company. Glucosamine, hyaluronic acid, chondroitin, MSM. Yeah, you can take up to 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams pollen. My friend said years ago, I can heal a regular heartbeat with mind and meditation. I couldn't at all times, all magnesium. Most of the stuff, the only reason, like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of these healing and mind power and all that stuff, they definitely do work to a point by you doing them on every single day. But once you are deficient, you are deficient. You can't just fix that by thinking, okay, I'm gonna get more from our food, or I'm just gonna meditate and actually fix the issue. Yes, you can actually increase the oxygen flow, increase the ejection fraction, increase the blood flow, do all that stuff. Yes, it might help temporary, but it's not gonna help fully because you are still deficient at the end of the day, especially with our food system. Why don't we move to South America to buy real non-GMO produce? Yeah, no kidding. I think sometimes we might have to eventually, if the way Canada's still going, and if we don't have some good system in the next 2 years or so, I think it's gonna come to that extent where we'll have to actually move somewhere where we can actually be able to buy some really good chickens and have maybe nice weather all year long. Not freaking struggle to grow a freaking cucumber, and the weather's so cold that everything dies, and we're always struggling to do something. And the only thing is we have left here is pretty much hunting, but yet it's not hunting season, and you actually have to apply for it, whether you're approved or not. So pretty much we're running out of options. Best detox. Best detox, there's a lot of things you can do for detox. There's some kidney detox. One of the best things to do when it comes down to detox, guys, if you guys are interested of doing certain herbs for detox, make sure you always detox your kidney as a first priority, then do your liver. Because if you do your liver, all the garbage still has to go through the kidneys. So make sure the kidney is quite clean. So do the kidney first, then do the liver. Don't do it vice versa. And I hear a lot of people doing it the opposite, where they say, oh, I have a fatty liver, it's time to detox my liver. It's not your liver. You need to actually cleanse your kidneys first, then do the liver after. Because you don't end up doing the liver and all the garbage gets actually left out in the kidneys, then you're freaking screwed. You are screwed big time. Because now all the toxins are in your kidneys, and you're gonna end up damaging your filtration. So kidneys first, liver after, always. And one of the best things to do for cleaning up your system is eat some good quality protein. Just stick with the meat, pasture raised, grass fed, grass finished. Do some intermittent fasting, and you can take some herbs to actually help with the detoxification of your kidney. That's what you need to do. That's your step 1. Then your step 2, you can do a little bit more fasting, and now you can actually start flushing out your liver. Keep in mind, your liver can regenerate. Your kidneys cannot. So if you actually detoxify your liver first, you can actually ruin your kidneys. So it's very, very important. I'm gonna actually cover these holes because we don't need them anymore. Do it by hand. I'm gonna place the phone here because I wanted to only stay an hour, but since you guys here we're talking, if there's no question, okay, Duke, you can, okay, Duke is here now. He wants to help. Oh yeah, he's going out. He's doing it. Look at him. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Duke. Dig. Come on, dig. Up here. Up here. Yes, go for it. Good boy. There you go. Show them how it's done. Yes. Let's cover that hole. What are your thoughts on parasite cleanse? You can actually do colloidal silver for parasite cleanse. You can do black walnut. Definitely pumpkin and pomegranate seeds, they do work, and papaya seeds. Awesome job, Duke. Good boy. So that worked really good. Oh, we got like 20% or so on phone. Eat quality raw bacon, keep the system lubricated. Oh, 100%. If you can find some good pasture-raised freaking pork, would be amazing. Some pasture-raised bacon, that would be awesome. I haven't had any for like almost 7 years. So that's a long time because I can't get any good quality ones. Look in good shape, Maurice. I'm trying to stay in good shape. It's not easy. My hand actually hurts. The pain started last year when one of these 6x6, they actually weigh about 400 pounds, fell and almost crushed my hand, and it took this one here. This is 6x6 by 12 foot, and I have another one. I have like 18 of them here, and I have some up on the top. And they actually, one of them fell, crushed my hand a bit. Still hurts till today, actually. Raw pork seems risky. Yeah, I would never eat it raw pork. The only thing that I actually ever ate raw is beef and fish and egg yolks. These are the only 3 things that I would actually eat raw, and I would never eat pork or chicken or anything like that. It's very high risk, and you're putting yourself in such a high level of actually hurting yourself. So definitely no, would never do that. Maurice, I have methylated B vitamins every 2 days. Is it okay and not daily? My wee go yellow from riboflavin. Yeah, it's fine to have it every other day. The whole idea is with the methylated is just to make sure you're methylating your homocysteine. If your homocysteine is methylated and the level stays between 7 and 9, then you're good. You have to take it daily. But yeah, it does go orangey because there is a water soluble. Your body uses whatever it needs, and it flushes out the rest. It's normal. Now keep in mind, sometimes if you drink coffee or any diuretics, you might need a little bit more vitamin B, because the vitamin B's only stay in your body for about 4 hours. So it's not bad to actually. Sometimes you might have to have it a couple times throughout the day. Sometimes every other day is fine, as long as your homocysteine is in good shape. Do I need to take methylfolate as well as B complex? Usually, what I recommend anytime you're taking, let's say, your methylcobalamin or methylfolate, or let's say you take niacin as separate high doses, it is good to take a vitamin B complex as well, just so you end up causing any issues with the B complex and then they become deficient. What's issues with tomatoes? So tomatoes contains 54 carcinogens. So that's why the Italians back in the day and Christopher Columbus, when they brought tomatoes, the Italians, what they do, they figured out a lot of people were getting a lot of joint pain, a lot of inflammation. So they figured if you remove the skin and you remove the seeds, then you remove at least half of the carcinogenic effect from tomatoes, because tomatoes, they do fall into a nightshade family. So if you remove the skin, remove the seeds, that's why when you buy, like, say, Italian sauces, organic Italian sauces, they always would say on them seedless and there's no skin on them. I had 2 coffees today and bounced off the wall. Zeke, cheers to that, D. I had 3 today. It was incredible. How do you know if homocysteine without doing a blood test? You need to do a blood test. It's good to do a blood test once every 6 months or once a year, and make sure the levels are always between 7 and 9. Do you work out? I do work out, yes, as often as I could. Yeah, other than the blood test, you won't know your homocysteine, but it is good to kind of know exactly where it's at. Some people don't have that gene, so you don't have to worry about it. But some that they actually have that gene, they have to keep it stable with the vitamins. Which candida? I hear it's hard to detox and hold on to nutrients. Um, it's a little bit complicated. Maybe like, so the whole idea, guys, like this Saturday is gonna be a webinar that I'm doing on cholesterol. So if it goes well and I have enough people joining, then I'll start renting the Google Meet YouTube, the Google Meet video calls on a weekly basis, and every week I'll cover one specific topic. So this week is going to be in regards to cholesterol, LDL, oxidation, statins. If it goes well, and I need at least 20 people or so to join, then the week after maybe I'll do one on candida. The week after maybe we'll do one on supplementation. So every week will be like a specific one, and we'll actually have like a Q&A at the end. Best way to lower homocysteine, B6, B12, methylfolate, anything else. If you take these and it does not lower it, then at the end you have to add either TMG and or magnesium. Just keep digging like Nemo, just keep swimming. Great, my daughter has white tongue. What's the natural cure? So white tongue is usually, there's a crack in the white tongue. It's usually hydration. She's not being hydrated correctly. So the kidneys are actually struggling. But what I mean by hydrated, it doesn't mean drinking water. Because again, a lot of people say, well, I drink a lot of water. I drink like 2-3 liters. Well, that's actually not gonna help. That's actually gonna flush out all your nutrients. You need to actually hydrate correctly. Does exercise lower homocysteine or no? No, it doesn't. The only thing that lowers homocysteine is the vitamins and sometimes collagen. TMG help with HB, blood pressure. That's one factor of the issue only. That's one factor of the issue. 7 factors, they actually cause high blood pressure. TMG is one of them. And don't listen to Gary Brecka saying that TMG or homocysteine, fix your homocysteine, you fix your blood pressure. That's only one factor of the situation. Too many rocks. It's a rocky area. Do you put salt in your water? No, I use the trace minerals. See, 1/4 teaspoon of the trace minerals is equivalent to about 6 spoons of your Celtic sea salt. Is it true if you eat cow's tongue, you'll get a bigger bicep? I don't know about that, Shakes, but I do eat cow tongue at least once or twice a month. I got some. Maybe we'll cook some on the wood stove in the next couple of days if the weather is nice. Good, right? Not really, no. You're still missing a deficiency. Like I said, homocysteine is fixing one of the deficiencies, one of the factors. It would be nice to check the other factors, make sure you have no deficiencies. You mean DNA check has nothing to do with DNA? No, I'm talking about other factors. Probably. You can actually download my ebook on blood pressure or book an appointment and we can go over all the 7 factors. DNA has nothing to do with it at all. It's less than 1% being homocysteine. It's less than 1% being a genetic. This all has to do with your diet and lifestyle. I did, yes, do bodybuilding before, a long time ago. How much TMG to take per day? It varies anywhere between 500 to 2000 milligrams based on the levels of. How is your LP small a? It's in the low 40s now. Maurice, I like to have fizzy drink with ice sometimes and I have extra magnesium after. Anything else I need to make sure of? Just make sure you're doing it on an empty stomach, not with food, so you don't kind of conflict with your digestive juices. Why hemoglobin is getting low? Where did you go to med school? TikTok education. I used to go there every Sunday morning for 2 hours and I kind of educated myself through TikTok. So check out my certificates. Actually, it's pretty cool. How many daily supplements do you take? It varies. It varies because, you know, I do have roughly about 12 or 13 different supplements, but I don't take them daily. There's some I actually have them as an emergency, and some there's only roughly maybe about 5 or 6 that I take daily. The rest are just based on the day, based on the inflammation, based on how my body feels. But yeah, it varies. How much TMG could be anywhere between 500 to about 2000 milligrams pollen, all based on how much, what is your homocysteine levels are at. But to give you an idea, Regal, like my most common ones that I take daily is nitric oxide, magnesium, niacin, resveratrol, NMN, and polyphenols. So these 6 supplements are taken daily and sometimes probably twice a day. Now other supplements I have as an emergency, vitamin D3, K2. Oh, sorry, I do take K2 every single day, high dose. So I take vitamin D3, B complex, methylated, NAC, glutathione, acetyl L-carnitine, alpha lipoic acid. So these are like my emergency supplementation. Gary Brackett told the world TMG will lower homocysteine. Don't need anything else. Yeah, he's the biggest marketing person to actually take people's money, and that's all it is for sure. That's all it is. What does polyphenols do? Polyphenols, such as resveratrol, ellagic acid, is what actually reduces a soft plaque, your LPPLA2 and your MPO. Can you say not C or D? I do, like I did mention C, liposomal vitamin C. And vitamin D I just take based on body weight, 1000 IU per 25 pound of body weight. you take tea when you were? No, I never took any. Never took any testosterone or anything like that. Wild yam, I'll ask again, is good for hormone balancing. Yeah, wild yam, it does work really well. Thanks for your videos. What should I take every day? My LP, what's the optimal level? I think was below 30. You can take niacin. Resveratrol doses. I take the one that's actually from. I was taking about 1,000 milligrams, but I start taking another form right now from Australia. They actually have it mixed with MCT oil, and it's actually, I think it's about 500 milligrams. Yeah, 500 milligrams, half of the dose of the other one, and it's actually doing the same benefit being mixed with MCT because your body absorbs much more polyphenols when you actually have it with an oil form. And that one is a nano resveratrol. So it gets into the cells a lot faster. I think it's the same company. Maybe you tried the NMN. It's the same company that does the resveratrol. Can water fast help with soft plaque? Not much. I tried the water fast. That's why I used to do a water fast 6 days every month of June. Didn't really notice a difference compared to taking polyphenols. Because no matter what, you're gonna always go back and eat. So something in the food that could be causing that inflammation. The question is, what is it? So just if you're still not sure what it is, you can always take the polyphenols. That would help with that. Can we have a solid, painful, swollen lymph node? No, cannot cancer. Yes, 100%. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get going. It's coming up to almost like an hour and a half, and I only wanted to be here for about an hour because I have to go back in the excavator and finish before it rains again. Yeah, magnesium ionic chloride does help with the soft plaque as well too, 100%. That's why I always include it, and that's why I kind of get worried when I run out. That's why I always buy at least for 6 months supply. I've been waiting for it for 2 weeks. Supposed to arrive today, so I might have to head to town to pick up the package. So you guys take care of yourselves, and we'll touch base probably later tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So in the meantime, you guys enjoy this beautiful view, and hopefully it doesn't rain so I can finish some stuff. So you guys take care of yourself. Cheers.